We are live and just going to Reddit. We should be live on Reddit as well. Where is URL? Here. Okay. We should be all good everywhere. I'm a god. What do I tell you? Your video is glitching as well, apparently, but it seems fine on stream now. It's garbled. It's garbled. I just want to ask everyone who's watching stream if you can hear everything clearly. It should be all fine, but I'm just checking either way. Oh wait,
Speaking test.
Sid and audio should be. Oh, now they should be fine.
Yes,
Everything good?
Yeah,
I can. Yep,
can hear.
can hear both of us.
Video is going on and off every now and then. It should stop itself.
These guys with bad net. What do I tell you? But yes, we are up on Reddit as well, and it says the famous tuning, which never seems to go away. But yep, we can start in the Adda.
Why
Which
is
in the
the
Adda
video
is this?
quality bad, worse than usual?
Where?
This
My
is
video.
5.
Yeah, it is 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? I didn't even say anything.
You asked which one is it?
Oh, I did? Oh, sorry, didn't even notice. But yes,
My video just looks generally pixelated in comparison. Whatever.
that is just your video.
That's you, Adi.
No, it looks worse than usual.
Well, I am only streaming what I got from you.
Well, let's start. What up? What up?
What up?
Bro,
What up?
you
I'm wearing one of my
doing
new
production
shirts. No,
Welcome.
we're all.
Oh, nice. I like the color. Pink.
Yeah, I knew
Cowboy.
you would.
I
Yep.
like it.
Don't you?
Salmon pink, as they call it.
Yeah, I never understood why they call it that.
Yeah, actually, salmons are more orange now that you think about it, right?
The Woot says, "Hey
Or a
Sid, your
live
name
salmon?
tag is on live is not aligned correctly, and it's annoying." Oh, that's my bad. Hold on, I will fix that real quick.
Yes. Thank
It's
you.
like a tiny
helping us out.
line over there. Just
Oh no,
off
I
by
moved
that
it too
much.
far. Is it fine now? No, it's not fine now.
Thanks, the woo.
Drew will take care of the alignment. Thank you.
Yes, I will.
So, before we start, Audi, how was your day?
My day was great.
Wow, that's an answer we don't usually get. Audi's day be great. Wow, that's
Well, I would
new.
say something, but I'm going to hold my tongue here.
Yeah,
Say
bro
what
is
you
just
want,
bro
bro.
is just
We are
salty
public
over
podcast. Come on.
over relatively stupid shit.
Oh yes,
Mm.
I
Let's
am.
unravel this.
That's
This is
true.
getting interesting.
Nothing.
But his video
just,
became garbled
got-
on its own. Haha. I am not able to get this freaking thing right.
Just got to clean my room today. Didn't do much. Got a new table in the front room. Aside from that, nothing else.
That makes your day great. Cleaning your room is fun for you, huh?
Well, it wasn't bad, so it's a plus, I guess.
Bro, if you had to clean your room, would you describe your day great?
Of course, everyone knows cleaning your room is where it's at. That's what fun is. If you don't
Yes.
clean your room, is there any fun in life at all?
Yes, I know, right?
And everyone knows, like everybody that I personally know in life knows that cleaning your room is a task that requires 5,000% attention. One track mind. If you're not focusing only on the cleaning, you might as well not do it.
Well,
Also, that this tag should be corrected now. I hope it stops bugging you. But
My
both your
videos-
videos are becoming like,
yeah, I don't know what's happening.
I'm fine. Yay. Yes, guys, you can look at my beautiful face, even though it's not actually that beautiful. But you know what? You're stuck with it. What can I do?
Well,
Sid's beautiful
yeah,
face will load back in no time at all to seduce all of you very, very nicely.
apparently, hey, you're the supple boy, okay?
And apparently, you're the
I'll
guy who
seduce
the
people as much as
who the
you.
people who watch us like a lot. And like, oh, look at his smile.
No one likes me.
Random Otaku from YouTube is like, oh, I'm late. That's okay.
Welcome. You're actually on time.
And also, we're just doing random shit, so it's fine.
Yes, but yes, Audi.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what Bruce said?
I don't care, honestly. I just want to clean my room at my own pace. It's fine.
What?
I have no thoughts.
That's what even I said.
Hmm?
Did I say something different? I'm confused.
No,
No.
you sure implied it, but it's fine.
The fuck no.
Where it's common or he doesn't care.
Mm,
Hmm.
The fuck all I said
I don't
was
care.
it should be a one-track thing.
Or he likes concentrating on cleaning his room.
Yes, that is the truth.
But yeah, basically, Control 9K is also here. What's up, Control 9K? It's just getting started, yeah. So you can come back in 2-3 hours if you want. Which is what he said he will do. It's an in the Adda. We'll just be chilling and we'll be talking about some interesting things and some more interesting
What
things.
interesting things are we going to talk about, Sid?
We are starting a challenge among ourselves, if you remember.
I do not remember. Please refresh my memory on stream.
Did you check your weight?
Of course I did.
Yes, so you do. So we are starting. So give an introduction during the pandemic, when the pandemic started. Because of a lot of reasons, we stopped our spaces a lot since the beginning. Actually, before starting the podcast also, right? Because we started the podcast mid-pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
around 3 months.
And
One sec.
we did
Sorry.
one of this before.
Z-Devil
Yeah.
says you guys don't have great internet. It's quite choppy. Reddit stream for some reason keeps lagging irrespective of what we do. So I'm not really sure what I can do to fix that. The thing is, I have good internet. It's just that Reddit for some reason doesn't connect to OBS and stream properly. I have no idea why that is. So I'm sorry about that. But hopefully it's something that we can fix. It worked once. Once
Yeah.
it worked perfectly fine. And then after that, it stopped working again. And I have no idea what caused it. And I have no idea why everybody's video is glitching except mine.
Yeah, it's the Nandemo streak. Something has to go wrong every episode. Something
Basically.
or the other, right? That's how we roll.
But yeah, sorry, go on.
But yeah, basically, we've been doing this. We're gonna start another weight loss challenge among ourselves, boys.
Yep.
we're gonna do it properly. We're gonna check our macros. We're gonna monitor our weights. We're gonna talk about it. Every
Sid
Adda,
speaking
I
too
guess,
big word.
give
What
an update.
macro? I do not know.
What?
I do not know what macros are. I too unpart.
Give an explanation what macros
Well,
are.
I'm no expert, but from what I know, it's
You're no
your
expert. You just have
main-
access to an expert. That's all.
Yeah, it's basically your proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, the percentage that you're taking according to the limit you have. So we're gonna check those to see that we're eating properly and not starving, and we're gonna see who loses. We at least goal for now is 10 kgs, right? Because we all need to lose minimum 10 kgs. Yeah. So we're gonna do it properly and see who can lose 10 kgs the fastest.
And I believe it's up to each other to police our shit and make sure we don't die in the process. But hey, if that happens, all the better for me.
No,
You don't know
that's
that.
not
In the
gonna
weight loss challenge, then yes.
I lose.
happen. But yeah,
You lose a
we're
lot of
trying to
weight when your
lose-
soul leaves
What?
your body.
What?
What did he say?
Oh,
I can't hear
yeah.
him. His voice is cracking.
Hold on just a second. Then I will. You guys talk. I will just try to check something real quick.
But yes,
Yes.
Saudi. So, are you excited for this challenge?
Generally, yeah. I was actually counting calories a week back as well, but I
Yeah.
started and stopped. Kind of generally, I just wanted to see how I could like start off a small diet, do some intermittent fasting, and kind of get it on the road, just slowly, steadily. And now that we are officially starting off the challenge, now I can actually begin with a proper diet, the proper routine. But unlike last time where we took it full swing and basically did near unhealthy practices for ourselves, this time I think I'll take it a bit slower than usual and not discourage myself sooner.
Yes. It's not about who does it the fastest and almost dies. It's about doing it properly.
Aha, see you losers later.
But yes, don't worry. Bro will also be doing it properly.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in the competitive mood. Let's go. 10
Yes.
kgs by tomorrow.
And-
Done. I have a
Holy
knife
shit.
somewhere around
Yeah.
here. I have a lot of fat I can cut off.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be great.
I think you lose
Yes,
a bit of blood with
apparently.
it, but yeah, sure.
Hey, the more blood
Just
you
a
lose,
bit,
the
huh?
less your weight will be.
I see.
Mhm.
Is my logic
Half
wrong?
of 2 kgs
Control
of blood to
9K
lose, but whatever.
souls don't weigh that much, bro. Stop hoping for that to happen. I'm surprised you haven't lost your soul's weight yet. Yes, he does look like he doesn't have a soul in himself.
Yes,
today.
that is true.
That is
Today,
true.
that's just me in general.
Hmm.
Ah.
Yes.
And there seems my neck is fluctuating a bit. I don't know why. Well, Reddit user, you are right. My net apparently sucks.
Well,
Well, your net had to go down someday, right? It's only
yeah,
expecting.
Sid's video and
Where
my
we
video
live.
are always fluctuating as well every now and then.
Fix your videos, my god.
Bro, this host can't even stream properly. My God.
The host can stream properly. The host's net seems to not be very friendly after starting the podcast. Well, before it was just fine. So, anyway,
But yes,
Very
that's what
picky
we
about
are
his
gonna
comments.
do.
we're going to start a weight loss challenge and we're all going to look thin and then we'll look like, we won't look like degenerates and then people will watch our stream more, which will be great.
That's not the
Oh.
goal.
Hopefully,
The goal
hopefully
is
that's the
just to be
inspiration. Yes.
healthier, because at least I personally fucked off everything after the pandemic started. I want to get back to being a little healthier than I am because I stopped going out also. And
Thin Sid looked like
No,
like Thin Sid. We first met him looked like Indian Steve Jobs. Like just
Indian
fucking
Steve Jobs when he
full
was
turtleneck.
dying of cancer, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
no, I'm not gonna get that thin again. Don't worry.
Now he's like we met him like yesterday and we could actually see his face
Exactly.
becoming rounder.
Exactly.
And your videos are garbled again. You know what? I'm just going to switch to the image, this thing on OBS, on the vertical stream, so that at least they can see the image and not our horrible faces there. That's much better. There, now if their
Yes.
videos look bad, you can at least look at this image which represents Nandemo in the Adda very well, sitting on a shrine's steps
in a
and just
shrine.
like hating life. Yes.
Yes. So basically,
Sid looks like Missing No. I started to look like Missing No as well.
yeah. So, Brew or Audi, whoever wants to start, what's your journey been like with losing weight? We tried since the pandemic. Before that,
Before the first time or like
you
before
tell
this?
me. What do we want to say?
Like before that, not
Audi
really.
used to
Like
be
there
a
was
thin
no.
boy before. Remember?
What do you mean?
in the
Remember?
old
Used to
days?
be
Not,
like
we
5
don't
years
know.
back.
We didn't know Audi at that time.
Yes.
I
No,
thought you
nobody knew him
when
at
he
that
was
time. It's a
thin.
myth. If nobody even knows if it's true.
Oh, so you didn't know him
Hey, you
pre
have seen
Kerala. You only
pictures
know
of
him
me.
post
Pictures can
Kerala.
be doctored, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
So Brew also knows you post Kerala. Maybe that was a different person.
Most,
but yes.
aside from my school friends, they're like everyone I know currently has known me post Kerala. No one has known me pre Kerala, if you will.
Yes, and you had really long hair that used to go till your feet. Apparently,
Oh yeah, my feet. Yes.
I heard the
Fucking
myths.
flowing hair,
You
I could
did.
tie
I've seen the
braids.
photos. Yeah.
Not long, not to my feet, but at least up to my shoulder.
Hmm.
It was nice hair, I must say. But then I had psoriasis and I had to cut it all off.
That's not true.
But
You can
yes.
keep it. Look at Sid. He has a lot of hair under that beanie.
Yes, I
suppose.
do. Lots. And show
If
it
this
for a
ever does
price.
get resolved, I will actually grow out my hair again. Who knows? So on fine day,
Audi still has hope.
I still have hope.
Like,
Anyway,
can you
but
that's
guys
not
grow
exactly
your
a priority,
fucking hair
sure.
so that people will want to look at us more? Like, we look pretty fugly right now.
I see.
Speak for yourself.
Yep, I'm speaking for all of
I'm
us.
kidding. Bro looks good in his shirt. He's just extra depressed today.
No,
Anyway,
people
continue.
just see the stream. They're like, haha, Indian guys. And then they get bored because it's Indian guys. And then they're like,
It's just that one guy who
Indian
comes in
guys
and
who are
asks
ugly.
about Bollywood movies and Indian shit every now and then.
I must say, ugly Indian guy is not really the best selling point for a podcast, especially when two of them are having glitchy videos for some
You know
reason,
what? Yes.
which I can't figure out.
But anyways, Bro will get over his insecurity about his face. But
Someday,
yes, Audi, continue. You
someday.
were saying.
It hasn't happened in the last 12 years or 14 years, but
Yes.
someday.
Yes, but someday.
Eventually.
Continue on. You were saying about your journey.
Oh yeah. Not much done towards weight loss as such. I mean, as you can see, there was no dedication as such, but there were times I did go to a gym and whatnot. And the longest I have gone is actually 3 months, and it was so. Yeah, I was able to do practices every now and then, but then even I eventually got bored of it. But now, like, there was no. I don't have any motivation behind going to a gym as such. I don't know. It makes sense, yes, go to a gym and kind of go and, like, COVID aside, it's better to go to a gym and just go there and kind of learn from other people or do the practice you want over there. It has the nature to do it. So I don't have that motivation to go there just yet. But right now, all I do is just,
look at this noob. He needs to go to a gym.
Right now, all I need to do is just go on walks and basic exercise, nothing else. And even the basic exercises stop eventually.
So, do you have any plans for this challenge?
Small exercise. I actually want to do like small exercises every now and then, like sort of start really small and just make sure I don't push myself too much. Because I've learned that if I overdo exercises, I kind of discourage myself, and next day I'm like, fuck, I have to do 30 fucking this whatever again, or in that large number here of exercise over here. So I basically don't want to do that. I want to keep it small. I want to keep it enough to the point where I'm actually doing some exercise, but at the same time, I'm not, mentally stressed about it later on, or the next day when I do have to do it again. Kind of like setting objectives myself, like push-ups today, or 5 wall push-ups today, and the next day I do 5 wall push-ups again, and then 1 week later of 5 wall push-ups, like, oh, okay, I can do 5 push-ups.
What is a wall push-up?
A wall push-up is like a push-up of fat people.
You lean against the wall.
Yeah.
And do it. Yeah.
You basically can't do a real push-up, so you do a wall push-up.
Yeah, you do it on the wall. Yeah, I've seen that. And then you increase the angle, like you slope it more.
There was that one guy on TikTok, I believe, or Instagram, I believe. Okay. I think Sid, you were the one who showed this, right? He was the one who basically showed you how to go about doing push-ups the proper way, right? Rather than.
Oh, I think I know the long hair guy.
I think it was a long hair guy.
The calisthenics dude. Yes.
He does like aerobics and shit like that, and he basically said like if you want to do push-ups, it's fine, but doing it from the ground right away is kind of very wrong. The wrong way of doing it. You start small. If you're like extremely overweight, you start on the wall. Eventually, keep reducing your angle, and then you go onto the ground. And it's a slow process. It's a gradual process, but it eventually happens.
That's no fun. You gotta jump into it. Gotta do it hardcore.
The other way around is most funny. At least here I'm actually having fun.
Sorry, Adi. I'll just read the chat for a while. Control 9K.
I would like to become a VTuber.
Probably will. And Nandemo Theme is dead. Chat. Control 9K saying internally dead, bro. Yes.
Hey, that's every day. What's wrong with you guys? Do you not see my
simulation? He is lagging. The PCs can't handle simulation. And are we all in a simulation?
So Audi is basically a VTuber already?
Maybe, who knows?
Hey, Control 9K, my PC can handle anything, okay? My PC is a Chad.
3D modeling, Inception.
Meta, more like it, but yes.
Is this my real face, or did I just make it?
But anyway.
Why would you make something like that, though?
Yes. You're going to try to do push-ups, right?
I see.
I'll try to do push-ups. I have weights here. I'll try to do that as well. Actually, I don't think I will take on the weights. That is mostly for muscle development. I'll just focus on cardio and reducing weight, which is the goal of this challenge, so to speak. So yeah, push-ups, a bit of cardio here and there.
Also, I would like everyone who's watching to note that when we say stuff like cardio and weights, none of it is like legit. Okay, it's just like our versions of it. So it's pretty fucking bad either way.
That's just brew. Don't worry.
Yeah, Sid is a next level exerciser. Freaking exercise cycle in his background, actually just out of vision over there. Okay,
no,
freaking huge ass kettlebell sitting, which he apparently lifts with his little toe.
I do have the kettlebell here. Yes.
I thought he was going to say I do actually lift it my little toe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we just lifted it up like that. Sid has camouflage. I can see the pixels. Yeah, okay. I genuinely don't. So the stream is going out properly, but the videos for you guys is not. I don't know how that's even possible. because my net seems fine, but I don't know what's going on. So
My videos
just look
are,
at me, guys. Just look at me.
fine
Like,
my
look at
side.
this beautiful Indian boy face. They
But
say
yes.
Hrithik Roshan looks like a Greek god or some shit.
Yeah.
See, Indian people, very beautiful.
Looks like an Indian god. Bro looks like an Indian god.
Probably like Ganesha. I'm
So I
fat.
have 8 million
I was
gods,
just
so you know.
gonna say Ganesha. Holy shit.
Well, my
But yes.
my
You
deserve
family is
that much
supposed to be Shiva worshippers, and Ganesha is the son of
Your
Shiva.
daddy
So,
Shiva is actually, makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, bro, what about you?
Well, you see, Rana Mutako says Brew is fine. Audi and Sid are in a parallel universe. Yes, they are in a parallel universe. I don't even know how they sent me the links, to be honest, for their video. But yeah, so you see, I am going to go hardcore. Okay, hardcore. I have
If you
leg
go
weights.
hardcore, the challenge is off.
Why is it
I
off?
told you.
Fuck off.
You
I'll
have
be
to do
doing
it
it
properly.
normally. It is
The challenge is
proper.
off.
I have
Challenge is
weights.
off.
I have my family doesn't consume any fat whatsoever because they're raw vegans.
How you do
Yes,
though.
that's true.
So I will be consuming zero fats. I will not be
Zero
consuming
fats, dude, you're
sugars.
gonna die.
I will try to not drink coffee.
That's a lie and you know it.
That's not a lie.
No. Try to not drink. Monster.
Yeah, that's anyway. That has to go either
That's a
way.
given,
But
yeah.
Monster is gone anyway. Control 9K says
Any
start with softcore brew, hardcore after you are flexible enough. So Control 9K, for your information, I used
God.
to be a gym boy at one time. I used to be a very active person at one point in life. You know, I used to play
Yeah.
games. I used to play cricket
like
and
12 packs
football
of
and table
abs.
tennis
Yeah.
every day. I used to go to the gym. I had there was a like the one of the buildings we lived in had like a communal swimming pool which we all used to go to and swim. And I used to
Wait,
go.
is this in Meridian?
Yeah, it's in Meridian.
Okay.
I used to go and swim laps for fun. Can you imagine
For
me?
fun.
So I'm used to hardcore from 5 years ago.
Yes.
10 years. Oh shit, it's
5
been
years
10
ago.
years.
Yeah.
No, it's been more than 10 years. Fuck.
But
but,
we're all kind of
Holy
used to
shit,
hardcore. I
Adda,
also
look
did swimming.
what he said.
Bro, it's October 18, not April 1st. Why are you trying to lie that you will exercise? Hey, we're going to try exercising. That is the whole point of the challenge. Now,
Yes.
As
he's
much
going
of a joke as it looks like, yes, we
You're
are
going-
actually trying it. Yes.
and I have seen all those scenes. Control 9K says. What do you mean? I've seen all those scenes. I also used to do hardcore weird shit that probably hurt my body more than it did help a long time ago, which made things
Like the
Lot worse.
CrossFit bullshit.
no, I basically didn't have access to arm weights and leg weights and all that, so I filled a bag with all the books that I
remember,
could, and I used to hold this bag with like really heavy bag and run around with it and do push-ups with it and all that. So
Yes, bro went hardcore.
yeah, I used to do all kinds of weird shit that probably broke my back or something. I don't know. Guys,
Yes,
don't do that
and you
at
also
home.
had
I was just a
boxing- you
stupid
also had a
kid.
boxing bag,
Yeah, I also had a
right?
punching bag which I would randomly go
Yes.
punch without knowing how to punch and hurt my hand multiple times. Guys, don't do that either.
It's good to say that don't take any advice or don't take anything what we're saying is just for us.
This is
to
not medical
fuck ourselves
advice.
Up. Yeah, don't listen
It's like
to
how
us.
any financial
But
YouTuber
yes,
said this is not financial advice. We are saying the same.
This is not any advice.
Hey, listen to
There's
me,
no
guys.
advice.
If you fill a bag with books and then do push-ups, it increases the potency of it by a lot.
Do not listen.
If you
But
run
yes,
with those
anyway,
bags, if you run with
continue.
arm weights and leg weights, sure, you might sprain your leg or break it, but it will help greatly.
This is Bruce speaking post reading Ippo. You see, this is like him.
No,
doing
I
the
used to
motivation
do
after
the
reading Ippo.
weights thing long before I even knew what Ippo was.
Well, let's face it. You got the motivation to do the weights thing and punching with weights
Yeah.
after reading Ippo.
No, that was only boxing, and that was after Joe, and then Ippo. But then the boxing bag I got because of Ippo. But otherwise, I used to do all this exercise before I even read Ippo. I only used to read Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece at that time. Actually, I didn't even know all those at that time. I found out about them later. Basically, I'm a Chad, or I would have been in an alternate universe, but I'm a weeb instead.
Nandemo Theme says, I'm not even lying. I move the air because I'm a little fat. He basically just punches the
I
air.
realized.
That's what he's saying.
Well, That's basically what you're going to do for your weight loss challenge, Random Otaku. No, you're a kid.
Join
Don't do
us.
weight loss challenges. You don't need to do weight loss challenges as a kid, for Christ's sake. Just be a kid.
Yeah, it's
Have
fine.
fun.
We are getting old and like we can see our health getting fucked, so we have to fix ourselves. That's all.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm in perfect health.
Yes.
Sure.
Am I not?
You can take that as
The other
you
day,
can
I
take it how you-
remember when I was talking about chest pain, and Bruce like, wait, that's not normal. You don't have that
What?
every day.
I didn't say that.
I'm in perfect health.
It's just normal occurrences for me. Yes,
I
Drew.
said nothing of the sort. These are false lies.
But yes, Brew, continue.
Yeah, so we go hardcore, all or nothing.
I guess it's nothing.
By the end of the day, tomorrow I'll be holding my tits out in my hand like these after cutting them off.
Yes, apparently you will. Yeah.
Will it barely last any weight
So
then,
that
but
is
sure.
Brew's plan to cut off his tits, I guess.
Yes. Hey, if people can pay doctors to put in tits, why can't I pay myself to cut them off?
Can you afford yourself?
Yes, I am very, very cheap, you see.
I see. Almost free.
Almost, yes.
Almost.
Almost.
But not free.
Not exactly free. Random Otaku says, no, I go for walks like every day and do breathing exercises. I also do some yoga and I practice singing and harmonium.
Pro.
Well,
Random
that's
Otaku
good.
is pro.
God damn.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You know, so
Yeah,
much more than we ever planned to do.
Hey,
So
Brew cycles every
even
day. Brew also
even our
does a lot of
viewers make
healthy
us feel bad,
activities.
huh? Hey, you see, the
cycles
thing
every
is, I have a lot of these bad habits, but by default, I live a very healthy lifestyle because I live with my
Yeah.
parents and they live a completely healthy
Yeah.
lifestyle, and just like there is no actual way for me to get too much cholesterol. I try to make sure I get
try to.
cholesterol and diabetes, but it's not a naturally occurring thing in my household.
Yes. Drew lives in a super healthy household.
Yeah.
And he does cycle almost every day.
I do cycle every
Yeah.
day. Only stop during the rains.
Yes. So you also do a lot.
Hey, you said do.
You do a lot, don't you? That's true,
My God.
multiple times a day. Am I wrong?
You are wrong.
From experience.
Yes.
Control 9K clip. Bro used to do hardcore on Twitch, man. Why do we have these people who meme the fuck out of
Nice
me?
one.
My God. I almost prefer the downvotes on Reddit.
Yes, Drew used to do hardcore.
Well,
But yeah.
maybe one day I will do hardcore and I'll send you the video.
Me?
No, Control 9K.
Oh, Control 9K. Okay, yeah.
Random Otaku used to cycle in 2019. I see.
Like for the pandemic, basically.
Well, when the pandemic rules were lifted in Mumbai, we were encouraged to cycle so that we could like do exercise but also not get COVID and die.
It's
So
like the government?
Yeah, the
encourages
government,
people.
yeah.
Oh.
we were told to
Yeah.
cycle as a form of exercise instead of going to gyms and doing like other activities because that could result in infection. So we had to cycle. I cycled a lot then as well.
Stay at home and
Yeah.
exercise. Yeah.
You do cycle a lot. And yeah, so we just have to, I think we'll be able to do it. Let's see how it goes, right?
Random Otaku
gonna be
says, I
nice
remember
to
when
go.
I was super thin and frail when I was 7. How do you remember stuff when you were 7? I don't remember shit from my life when I was 7.
remember shit when I was 7 either.
See, we are getting
Do you-
old. Okay, we don't remember shit
Or
because
do
we're
you
old.
remember?
Nah.
I don't
You know what the
remember.
fuck happened when I was 7?
Dude, the last memory I have of when I was, I think, like 21 or 20.
I see. Yeah, may make sense for you. No, I was actually born fat, and then I became thin a little bit later. Apparently, as I grew up, and then when I started to go to school and meet more people and eat more food, I don't know what relation it has, but eventually I became fat again. So basically, I was thin for like 4 years in my life or 5 years in my life, and that's pretty much it.
Hey, but you still aren't like fat. Like you're still like normal. I
I'm
would say
I'm
average.
fat,
No,
pretty fucking fat.
I wouldn't say
No,
that.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
You're in comparison to say like me, you're pretty normal.
Well, not a continent like you.
My fucking god.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I am way more overweight than I should be, and I'm actually the most unhealthy person in my family. Even the people who my brother and sister
Yes,
used to live here and shifted
have
out, I
seen.
am the most unhealthy person. So that's
I
quite
can
an
say
achievement.
That's true. Yes,
Gaurav?
that is true.
Yeah, what's wrong with
Yeah,
Gaurav? Like
Gaurav,
he's
of course.
completely fine. He's thin.
Yeah,
He's become a little
completely
fat.
fine.
Like he's grown a bit of
No,
a
I
belly.
mean,
Like
his-
Sid says, he's fat. That type of belly. Also,
Yeah, but
Control
the
9K says
things
for
he
him
used
it's
to
like
eat-
6 years. For you, it's like 60 years ago. Hey, 26. It's not that old. How old are you, Control 9K? And Radhamotako says Sid is lagging. Also, Audi. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening.
Yeah, we don't. But this thing, you said, even I think I was born thin, and then I was thin. I became fat towards the end of school. Then later, as you know, I became thin again, and now I'm normal. I guess a little towards fat.
Nope.
Getting towards fat.
You're a thin ass.
No, not at all. But our weights are the same.
Oh
Right?
no! I've actually increased my.
What?
I've actually increased in weight. I'm 4
I think my
kgs
weight
fatter than
yesterday-
you.
How many?
4 kgs. I don't
Oh,
know.
you touched.
Yup. I'm
the
touching.
9, huh?
Yup.
Damn.
Damn.
So.
But then again, that was like I did weigh myself after I ate a lot of food because like okay, weight loss challenge tomorrow. I'm like, just stuffing my gob with as much food as I could.
I see. Yes.
That's true, yes. We did some amount of food yesterday.
No, today. Like
And
today, I
even
was stuffing my
today he ate
face.
a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like looking at the time. I don't know why I'm looking at my hand. I don't wear watches, but I was looking at the time and I was like, "Yup, it's time to go eat something." And then like half an hour later, I'm like, "Maybe I should eat something else." You know, I'm feeling full, but I should eat more because this is going to start tomorrow. And then I just kept eating and eating and eating the whole day, basically. Don't be like Brook,
tomorrow-
kids. Don't be like Brook. Be like
Yes.
Random Otaku.
Yes. Be like random otaku. Do yoga. Do exercises. Yes.
Be like your favorite anime character who does a lot of exercise. Unless your favorite anime character is fat, in which case, don't be like them.
Yes,
Because
don't be
it's
like
let me tell you, it's not a fun feeling to be this fat.
But yeah.
Too many body pains.
No, that's
And-
normal.
No, I think for healthy people, there's not a lot of body pains.
Hey, okay, does anyone in chat have chest pains often because of their life in general?
I think they'd be okay as far as chest pains go.
Yeah, see, that means it's all normal. Oh wait, you said
Oh,
they'd be
yes.
okay if okay. Well, I guess it's not normal.
Yes. It's not that normal.
Control 9K says Snorlax is my spirit animal. Snorlax isn't an animal, it's a Pokemon. What do you mean animal? It's a Pokemon.
Snorlax is our.
It's a spirit Pokemon. But then there are other spirit Pokemon. So Snorlax is not a spirit Pokemon. It's a normal Pokemon.
I suppose.
My God,
Works.
you went deep into that.
Hey, it's true, isn't it? Snorlax is a normal Pokemon.
Yes, I get your point.
Also, I was reading this. I was reading some theories online. Do you know why
Pokemon theory.
bug Pokemon, dark Pokemon, and
Bug Pokemon.
Bug Pokemon, yes.
Okay, yeah.
bug Pokemon, dark Pokemon, and ghost Pokemon are super effective against psychic?
No,
Because
they don't
they
have
can't
brains.
be
No,
hypnotized?
because they
I
are
don't know.
they are three of the biggest fears for people to have. So when psychic Pokemon, it's basically a mind,
Oh.
and it all focuses on the mind. So when it sees a bug or the dart or what's the third one? I just said it and I forgot.
Ghost.
Sorry, yeah. So it's like deep rooted fears. So it's super effective against them.
Damn, that's a
Huh.
cool theory. That's very believable. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
I don't even know if it's a theory or if it's like an actual thing.
Actual
because that
Psychic is
sounds
super
very,
effective
very good.
against them.
No.
It sounds very good.
They are
yeah.
super effective against psychic.
Ah, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
The more
I
you
know,
know, I
right?
guess.
Yeah, that's pretty
Goddamn.
interesting. And then,
But then what about people who have like a fear of fire or
No,
something?
it's
Like,
not a fear for everybody.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
a
three
fear of
of the
drowning, I
most
don't
know.
common fears.
fears, yeah, insects, ghosts, darkness. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, Random Otaku says, I don't have chest pains. My veins hurt when I do stretching related exercises. Your veins hurt?
Your veins.
No, I think it's just your muscle stretching that you're talking about.
Your
It's not your
veins?
veins, random otaku. your veins are not how.
How do you vein? I know veins have like nerve endings and whatever.
No,
How
I think
do
it's
you
just his
feel that?
muscles, like
Yeah,
when he's
probably,
stretching
like
too
tense,
much.
yeah.
Okay, Control 9K says there are no other animals in the Pokemon universe. That is actually false. There are animals. We just don't see them because what the fuck are they eating if it's not animals? Because they eat a lot of
Back to
meat.
that bloody
Pokemon.
theory, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, right? Well, what Pokemon are you eating? Why is it?
Hey, they're factory farming Tauruses.
But why?
Yes.
But why only Tauruses? Like, if you're eating Pokemon, there'd be so many different options. Are leaf Pokemon just vegetables and not beings?
Leaf Pokemon is just like Oddish cut up into like.
Yeah, like you need some garnishing. You cut up an Oddish, cut its leaves.
Cut off its head and then just like, I don't know.
Or like
shred
if you
it?
need some nice
Yeah.
fruits, like take a executor.
Yeah,
Yes. Pluck its head out. Yes, that should
pluck its
happen.
head, crack it open. You need eggs. Like take the execute. Like what the fuck do they eat?
I was gonna say Togepi, but never mind.
Well, Togepi is at least like a hatched egg. But you could eat a Togepi yolk.
Balut, yeah. Oh my god.
You could eat a unhatched Togepi.
I
Also
guess,
hatched
that
Togepi.
Yes, you could eat a hatched Togepi if you really wanted to sit. I'm pretty sure you would
If you're
do that.
really desperate, you can do it. Yes.
No, because I was talking about Balut.
Control 9K says jelly-filled donuts. Where the fuck does jelly-filled donuts come into the... Which Pokemon is a jelly-filled donut? Random Otaka says, bro, they are living creatures with intelligence. You are vegan. Yeah, but yeah, that's my thing. What are your plans if you are in the Pokemon world? How can there be plants but not animals when it comes to food? So are they eating Pokemon or are they not? And if they are eating Pokemon,
Everything.
I'm pretty sure a Bulbasaur would taste really freaking good.
Yeah, like probably chicken is just like Pidgeys. They're just eating Pidgeys, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's a very good possibility. But that would be like eating
Yeah.
pigeons, and I don't think that's a very good thing to do with all the health risks.
Yeah, well,
Isn't
pigeons are a very
there's
common
another
dish.
Pokemon that's like a pigeon, not a Pidgey.
The Pidgey is the pigeon.
Spearow.
No, there's another pigeon
The
Pokemon.
Spearow
It's
is like a...
from Spearow is no, but
I don't
there's
know birds.
There's another pigeon Pokemon, dude, that actually looks like a pigeon.
Oh, you mean like the later gens? I remember what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but it's
I don't-
literally called PG.
Pidove, Pidove.
Pidove.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fake one. Control 9K
Looks like
says,
a
so you
pigeon.
don't know Pokemon memes, boomer, you fake weeb, you imposter, you sussy baka. Yes, I am all those things, you see. You have caught me. I
Sussy baka.
don't
Oh,
keep
the
up with
right clicks.
Pokemon memes anymore. Like, I don't even watch the latest Pokemon.
Jelly-filled donuts in the dub is what he said. Yeah, we've never seen the dub.
Yeah, what the fuck
don't
are you?
remember.
What the fuck kind of
Yeah.
these things are you watching? Like what? Okay, but either way, where the fuck does rice come from in this universe?
Yeah, where do they get onigiri from? Is there a rice Pokemon?
Yeah, I know,
Is there a
right?
seaweed Pokemon?
I'm pretty sure
they
there is a
just grow
seaweed
rice.
Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure they don't need a Pokemon to grow rice for them. They can just grow rice as is.
So
right?
if that's what I'm saying. If there are plants, then that implies the existence of animals as well.
Sure, but don't they have like berries and whatnot, berry plants like the pineapple berries and all that.
That is
So
true.
they have harvestable plants. I'm assuming. While I don't know if they call it rice, but there is something like a rice.
They do
Sim-
have berries.
similar
Yeah, that
to
is true.
Well,
They're something similar to
rice.
rice. They do have a system of harvesting.
yeah. So that's what. Are they eating Pokemon or are they eating animals? I would
I'm
really
pretty
like
sure
to know.
it's farm tourists. It has to be.
Well,
Taurus
there
has
is
to be
no,
like a
there is
ranch or
no
something.
freaking way.
Maybe you're having like impossible burger type lab grown like meat type of shit because
like
the
Professor Oak,
professors
like
are really
down-
pro. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the professors are
Moonlights
too
as a
obsessed
vegan professor.
with finding new Pokemon than they are to figure out which one is the best tasting
Yeah.
by when made in a lab. And also, the last time somebody tried to make a Pokemon in the lab, it was Mewtwo, and that did not go well for them. Pokemon equals animal, not plants. But plant Pokemon are plant animals. What the hell is a plant animal? I'm genuinely confused as to what a plant animal is. Like, could you
cat,
imagine a
right?
dog just walking around, except instead of fur, it has grass?
Like a Venus
And
flight.
also there are
or like a
Pokemon
pitcher
that are
plant.
like swords, keys, like ice cream, I guess. Like
I don't know
Pokemon
about
that are,
those, like, those are
garbage
like-
bags,
Those are like
garbage
next
bag
level, but
Pokemon.
here we are like talking about the more organic creatures, so to speak.
Yeah, like the chandelier Pokemon just lights up my
Yeah.
house. Like, fuck you, sit over there, you dumb bitch.
Vanillice. Don't people? Vanillice is supposed to be like a
Yeah, so the
cone
ice
sort of
cream.
thing.
Yeah,
no?
basically.
Yeah.
Plant
People
Pokemon
just
are
eat vanillice for,
herbivorous
like,
animals. If an animal can be a detective for human mysteries, then I would call them equal to humans. That's like only one movie though, like one game. But yeah, you haven't seen the dark side of Pokemon. That's what Satoshi is hiding in his
Oh my
basement.
god.
This is very interesting. I would like to get down to the nitty gritty of
Basement in
Pokemon.
Pallet Town.
Yeah.
Dude, what if there's a hack where in the first house you can actually go down to the basement and see some dark shit?
Like what? Pokemon being hung with
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, like how you see a
Hooks.
slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
like a butchery, where they're like put up by meat hooks and whatnot.
I mean, would that really shock people though? Because we know people eat Magikarp and Farfetch.
Yeah, and there's the Mr. Mime who's just cutting meat, you know, over there.
I see. Yeah, that should add to the experience a little bit.
Why wouldn't you eat the Mr. Mime?
What?
You could
Mr. looks like a human.
I think Mr. Mime could be like bones for other, like, you know, you have a Houndoom or something, you just toss it a Mr. Mime bone because it's so thin and really like a fun thing to play with.
Mr. Mime is what makes the bones, you see. It kind of is the murderer that kills the animals.
Hey, that's not necessarily true.
Why do you think
Pokemon
it's-
have stands.
Or
Pikachu's
you could
stand
just
is
say-
red hot chili pepper. What the fuck does that mean?
You could take a Cubone's bone and toss it around.
Okay, that Cubone is already dark enough. I don't think you need to fuck it up even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Let's take its one last position, you know, just to mentally fuck it up for good.
Also, Sid, what does Pikachu's stand is red hot chili pepper mean?
It's a
Jojo reference, I got it, but what the fuck does that mean?
So usually JoJo they name stands after like bands and stuff, like musicians and stuff.
I see.
That's why, and yeah, basically that's it.
Well,
I don't know which one specifically.
my
is the
god,
Red Hot
stop
Chili
telling me to
Pepper
watch
stand.
Jojo. Sid has watched Jojo. Talk to him. He loves Jojo.
Yes, I have seen JoJo.
Control 9K, where to watch Jojo is really not the problem for me. It's why I should watch Jojo.
Brew has Crunchyroll subscription, as we all know.
Yeah, premium. See, I've already paid for it for 3 years.
Yeah, so you can watch any and it's just doesn't want to.
I shall unsubscribe if Brew doesn't watch Jojo. Okay, see, this is what bugs me about these fucking Jojo fans, okay? Everything taken to another extreme, which even I don't go to. Like, goddamn chill. It's just a show. Sid's already
The
watched
second
it.
part is-
God damn it.
Yes. You know,
Speaks
Random
about streams.
Otaku, you've told Brew to watch JoJo more than I've told him to watch JoJo.
Yeah,
That's true.
And I've told him 0 times.
I have a very big watch list, guys. So, you know, it's going to take a
Yes.
while for me to watch Jojo. I will watch it someday. I have to watch
Very weird
Komi-san's
that he
anime
actually does
first.
Watch it and then Bruce's first opinion is like, God damn, that show was good.
No, I you know,
No, I think
I'll
you
watch
know.
Jojo and then I'll come
He's
into
good.
I'll come into the podcast and be like,
Hey, you're gonna go into it with like already like wanting to hate it because of this you have.
well,
all the
I
memes.
already hate the
Like,
art style.
whenever-
I must
yeah.
say.
Hey, I really like the art style, but yeah, I know.
See,
that it's like-
your view of the world is so fucked up that everything fucked up seems good to you.
Your view of the world is like just sad.
Yeah, that's
why you
true.
don't like anything new.
That's
You're
true.
just Soto Yomegatari, if you know what I mean.
Yep, I am Oto Yomegatari in that way.
Yes.
The fucking chiseled faces like it's made out of fucking marble.
Boy likes fucking BoJack Horseman and talks about art styles
Yup.
with me.
Holy shit, BoJack Horseman!
You have
From
no
the start,
place to talk
from the
about
start, I
character
have told you,
styles.
BoJack Horseman is not about the animation; it's about the script, and it does that really well.
I didn't even like that.
You didn't even watch enough of it to like
I
it.
saw the first season and I didn't like
What a
remember?
lie!
And you're like, oh wait, it gets better in the second season. You should watch from the second season. When I didn't like the first one that much.
What? No, I never said that. I like BoJack
Yeah.
Horseman from the first season.
Like I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch the second season.
BoJack Horseman is fucking beautiful. It's beautiful script writing. It's a lot more than a show. It's a lifestyle. Better grind set than Sigma male grind set. I see. It changes going forward. Just bear with first part, season 1, second part is great. Okay.
So Control 9K actually is like, see, I actually started with the third part and then watched the fifth part. I didn't watch the first part. So I didn't watch it in order at all. I think I started the first part, but I did get kind of like,
I thought you said the order doesn't matter because they're like different
yeah, the order
people.
doesn't matter. Like
That's
if you
like
watch it
different
with,
stories,
like you
basically.
can understand it without the order to, because they're all individual stories, like you can understand the relationships to the characters later, I guess. But yeah, you don't need to watch part by part, I would say, because I started with the third one, and I actually don't like the first one that much. The first part, I couldn't even like get through the whole thing.
In Control 9 cases, you can start with the third part. Yeah, I mean, again, right,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't know how to watch it. Like any show, I can just start watching. Since videos became all kinds of fuck for a second, yeah. But I just have a lot of things to watch before JoJo. Let's say that,
Yeah, and we also
Like
do
Komi-san.
podcast, so he has to watch a lot of films.
like Komi-san, which I still haven't started watching, but I will.
Oh yes, Komi-san. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Komi-san is like huge on Reddit. So if there's anyone in
It is.
Reddit who's still watching, you can let us know if you watch Komi-san the anime.
Yes, and also I'm currently watching and reading Blue Period, so we'll probably be talking about that later. Loving that show.
So I also supposed to be reading Blue Period?
Yes, both of y'all were.
Is that what we're
But
supposed to do on
Yes.
Wednesday? I see.
Yes.
Control 9 cases, have you seen / read Monogatari?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Sid
Otake
has.
Monogatari.
See, Sid is a very
But-
cultured weeb, so to speak.
That's not culture. I'm just a fucking weeb,
A
apparently.
veteran of the arts.
Hey, I just
A
watched
degenerate
that.
who has sunk way too many hours into anime, way more than he should
Yes.
have.
That's true.
And then he
A lot
comes
of
and
shit.
tells us, I watch a lot more movies than I watch anime.
It is actually true. You can imagine the amount of movies I watch if I watch so much anime.
Yeah, like I don't think content fatigue is a thing with Sid. He just like keeps absorbing more and more and more and more and more, and each one adds like more fucked up stuff to him. So it just like becomes a monstrosity of fucked up ideas from different movies.
Fucked up for you. Man.
That's
Am I right, Audi? Audi loves the stuff I tell him to watch.
does he
Yes.
Interesting.
does he
yes.
love how fucked up it
Exactly.
makes you?
Yes.
I mean,
Hey,
the
you don't
Monogatari
watch shit,
series
you
by
you just sit and
Nisio.
stare at the wall. That's
I
what you
sit
do.
and stare at Reddit.
Yes, you do nothing. You're the opposite.
Exactly. I do nothing.
But yes.
Yes,
Uh,
he means the Monogatari
basically-
series. Have you seen the
I think
Monogatari
Baki
series?
Monogatari is the first of the Monogatari series, if I'm right. By
When-
Nisio Isin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I haven't read it, or maybe, yeah, I think that's the one, right? Nisio Isin's Monogatari.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
let
have
me
no
know.
idea.
But yeah,
Have you read Naruto?
no, I've never read Naruto. What's that shit?
Fucking ass dude, don't read it.
Yeah, I know, right? These fucking some
It's
weeb
a
shit, I
show.
guess
It's
it
a
is.
show about Boruto's dad. Nobody cares about that.
You probably, yeah, Baki is first, Control 9. Yeah, I've seen that one. I haven't seen the rest. It's on my list, but I haven't seen it yet. But I did like Baki. The style, like the storytelling style and the visual style they chose was very different from what I've usually seen in anime. So I found it really interesting.
They already put a subreddit
And
link
it's-
on Reddit, but then already probably not the best time to do it because we have 10 viewers and 0 upvotes. So
We're not going to get any more than that, so might as well
and
seize
it's
the
very
opportunity.
this thing. It's very dialogue heavy, which is interesting, which I liked. Also, there's another show, Tatami Galaxy, Masaki Wasa's, which is also a very dialogue heavy show.
oh, I see. If it's
also
if it's
did
if it's
enjoy.
Japanese animated dialogue heavy is fine, but if it's like I don't know who did BoJack Horseman, but if it's BoJack Horseman, it's not fine.
You tell me. Well, the dialogue has to be interesting.
Dialogue is very interesting.
Yes.
Talk about a lot of very important things in life, like depression
Yes. Yes.
And
of course,
the
as you
mental
can
health
see,
issues.
Why Brew likes it.
and
Perfect show for someone who's also depressed, has a lot of mental issues.
Audi liked it as well. Okay.
Like,
He did? Yeah, then why is he shitting on
Yeah.
you for liking it?
I'm not shitting on him. I'm glad that he liked it.
Hey, one
Hey,
thing I'll
first
tell you.
time I told-
Okay, honestly, one thing I like about BoJack Horseman, only one thing is the
Opening song is beautiful,
That's
yep.
pretty cool.
It was.
Yeah. But that's it.
Yes,
The ending was
Monogatari has a lot of monologue, but the storytelling, animation, etc. is very nice.
Yes, the animation is pretty nice. I do
Yes,
like
BoJack Horseman's animation is pretty nice. Sid agreed. Yes, full done.
No. No.
Hey, but the ending was not. BoJack
That's
Horseman
the
was
trap.
fine. It was good. It had a good ending. I'm
Yeah,
telling
okay.
Audi, not you. My God, you don't even know the ending.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. What the
Why
fuck
do you
am
need to
I
agree with
doing?
me when I'm
You-
telling Audi? My God, these weebs.
What a fucking bitch.
Huh?
What?
You thought it had a good ending.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a bit off.
What?
I feel like it was
Like,
rushed. I don't know why.
You have the complete fuck up, and then you have the redemption arc kind of thing going
It
on.
wasn't a redemption arc so much as like him sort of tying loose ends, if you will,
No,
because
but, like,
he had to lead a
he
whole
lost
new
everything.
life.
Nobody gives a shit about him anymore, and he's trying to do the right thing at the end.
Yeah, I guess.
So Bojack,
It just seemed like he was just putting the lid on everything, and he was like, "Yep, okay." I literally every person I touched just burned to shit.
no,
That
he
relation-
burns everyone
every
to
relation
shit.
went to the fucking ground.
Yeah, he does
So, like,
that.
yep,
So because he
fuck it.
does that, nobody wants to be associated with him anymore. And in the end, he figures out that he's the problem and tries to improve the situation in the world by teaching prisoners how to
suppose.
act.
Yeah,
Yes, and the opening song
the
pretty fucking
redemption
good.
arcs were.
Like, it's not a complete happy ending because it's still like fuck for him, but it's not a bad ending because
Yeah,
like,
I'm
at
glad
least
that
they're
he got
showing
to
some.
talk to other characters and whatnot, but then it still seemed a bit
Yeah.
off. That's how they chose to end it, of all things.
And the
Feel like
weird
they
thing
could've-
is, a lot of people said like voice actors for the show. So he's like, I don't know why he just saw the animations and he just saw the drawings. He was like,
good.
not as good as me.
In defense, he does do that a lot for most shows either way. Like any
Then he calls
American
me
shows,
Otoyomegatari.
American shows that have the puppet style animation.
Hey, I like South Park.
What?
Huh?
Fucking South Park.
Yeah, South Park is funny.
Fucking South Park.
Yeah.
I can understand why it's funny, but
Yeah, it's funny, right?
driven
Hey,
versus.
Stick of Truth is fucking hilarious. Adi, come on. We love that
it
shit.
is funny. But then from the
Yeah.
animation
It
perspective,
is
you should-
absolute
the
hot
animation
shit with
shit.
animation.
I know
Okay,
the animation
hold
shit.
on.
Absolute
I don't
hot
think
shit
good.
is like an underestimation for that fucking show. Again, I like South Park, what I've seen of it as well. But God fucking
Yeah.
damn it, really, you who judged BoJack Horseman mainly for its
Yeah, I
animation.
don't like BoJack Horseman.
My
It's one of
God.
the things I didn't even. The story wasn't like mind blowing. It was like whatever. Like, I
Hello,
told
you went
when I
into
watched
BoJack
it.
Horseman the way I'm going to get into JoJo.
What?
that is true.
You went into BoJack Horseman the way
That is true.
I'm going to get into JoJo.
You
No,
saw
I didn't. I
you
knew
saw
nothing
the
about it.
You hated it from the start. You saw the
what?
first
You
frame
saw,
of
like,
it.
I didn't
images
like
of
the
it.
animation from the start, but I gave it a chance. I saw a whole season.
Exactly. You were
because told
like,
me it's
this,
good.
you didn't even watch it first. And then you said disgusting animation. I'm not going to watch it. Disgusting art style. And then we had to
Yeah.
convince you to watch it. And then you were like, oh, okay, fine. I'll watch it, I guess.
Hey, I didn't like
Fucking-
it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, you went in with a biased mind. That's all I'm going to say.
It doesn't matter. I still didn't like it.
Fucking hell. Fucking South Park.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Uh-huh.
like that. That's funny.
Chota Beam has
Big
banger
Bucks are hilarious.
animation, says Control 9K. Control 9K, you're
Oh,
banned.
please don't.
It does
Don't.
have
You're
pretty
banned.
You don't
We
take
say that as a
name here
joke, and
on
we
this
even
podcast.
then we kind of cringe at the idea of it.
It's been ages. Is it still going on? I have no fucking
I
clue.
bet it's still fucking going
Yeah.
on.
Didn't they?
It's a
Didn't they
kid show, right? As long as it makes them money.
wasn't it
I
2D
think they're
first
gonna
and then
shut
they
it down.
switched it to 3D or something?
What?
Yeah, I think they switched it to
no.
3D animation.
God damn, what the fuck? That's a weird fucking update. Hold on.
I think.
What
I'm not
happened?
sure. I
Really
remember.
excited.
You know what?
3D animation audio. Wow.
Where is incognito mode? I don't want
Okay,
this
I
shit to come up
searched
when I
Chota
fucking
Beam
see it.
3D and
Beam 3D.
and Microsoft's
Oh, yeah, holy
AI is
shit.
like, what kind of 3D model is that? I don't even use Bing, dude. What the fuck? Random Otaku
Apparently
says
in
yes, Chota
partnership
Beam
with
has better
Rainbow
animation than
Animation.
Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer.
Well,
I've actually not seen the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, so I don't know.
yeah, it's the first episode of the Demon Slayer, the new thing that started where they're
In the entertainment
the
district?
first 10 episodes. No. So
Oh yeah,
they're
the first
making their
episode is
reach.
before Mugen Train, right?
Yeah. So it was basically Rengoku before he got on the train because the movie starts off with him already being in the train.
Hmm.
So there's like this small story where he's hunting this demon called the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper?
And I don't know if it's Jack the Ripper, but yeah, seems like it is really fast guy, super speed guy, goes and kills people. But yeah, it's the first episode was about that, and it was pretty cool. I guess Mickey loved it, absolutely loved
Of course
it.
he
Lost
did.
his shit.
Of course he fucking did.
Mm.
Well,
There was some scenes where the animation was a little weird, but yeah, otherwise it was cool.
what do you mean
Like,
the
there was
animation was a
scene
little
when he
weird?
was running. There's a scene where they show him speeding up, basically Rengoku speeding up and running really fast, from slow to fast over like a few.
Yes,
over
you
like a
add
minute or
speed
so.
lines. I know art.
No, so it
Oh.
was one running loop which they were continuously speeding up like the timing to make
I
it
see.
faster, and that looked really weird. Yeah.
Well, Sid is just too pro. He knows all this shit real well.
I'm not pro.
Yeah, apparently Yashraj Films got in partnership with Green
Fucking
Gold
Yashraj.
Animation
Fucking Yashraj
Studios
films.
to make a 3D Chota Beam. Believe it or not, it's a 3D
If
Chota
anybody
Beam
doesn't know
movie.
what Chota Beam is, don't even look it up, please.
Yes, we never said that. We are not going to mention that word on this podcast again.
Hey, I blame Control 9K. He's the one who said that.
He's the Chota Beam fan.
Yeah.
That we have, yes.
You know what? I will say to some extent the 3D models look decent, but the 2D animation for Chota Beam is like beyond cursed. It is like fucking just sad to look at if that is the state of Indian 2D.
We used to
games.
call it
Yeah, 1
FPS,
FPS,
remember?
basically.
Yeah. Mission is, yeah. Chota Beam, no. I don't know why they show that. Like, there are better options, like when we grew up, we saw cool Cartoon Network shows. We saw
All Cartoon Network shows were pretty fucked up.
Hey, you know what? As fucked up as they were still good
cool.
quality. They
Yeah,
like
they
we
were
actually
cool. I
enjoyed
don't
watching
care
them.
if I loved it as
They
a
were
kid.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I loved it as well, but they were fucked up.
I hated a switch from like Cartoon Network to fucking Hungama TV because Cartoon Network fucking died out.
Hungama TV.
Tata Sky didn't have Cartoon Network for like good 2-3 years or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I
When
can.
was this? When you
Dude,
were-
like the old
In
Cartoon
Mumbai,
Network
in
which had like
Mumbai.
a
I had-
rectangular logo that died out for like a good 2-3 years, and I had to like switch to something else. The other Cartoon Network channel never
I don't
came
think
along.
I watched Cartoon Network.
I
at that
used
stage.
to
Oh.
I used to watch it in Chennai, and then we shifted to Mumbai, and my heart like broke.
Yeah, it was very fucking sad to see that Cartoon Network
But
has
I
died
could
out. Yeah.
watch Power Rangers in Tamil, so that was something.
Like with that, with
Yes.
the rectangular Cartoon Network, the fucking Dexter's Laboratory and Powerpuff Girls, all the good shit just died out with it.
Wait, even now the
No,
logo
like
is
now the
rectangular.
logo is like two, but with a C and an N on top of it. But before it used to be like the full Cartoon Network logo.
No, the new logo is the block again. Right? I had gone to their website a while ago. I did see it. But I think, no, but it's different from the old one. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Control 9K, do you remember Ultimate Muscle? No, I don't.
No, like the OG the old logo. That's
I
the one.
do
I'm talking
remember Ultimate Muscle. Is it Min Nikuma? Is it Min Nikuman? I think if that's the one that you're talking about, let me just look it up. Oh yeah, Kin Nikuman, Ultimate Muscle. It's based on a Japanese manga. Yes, I used to watch Ultimate Muscle. Yes. That shit was cool. He was super fucking buff.
Well, I guess that's why it's called Ultimate Muscle.
He was, that was a fun show to remember that. And later I found out it was based on a manga. Like a lot of shows that we saw that were anime that we didn't know were anime right at that point.
You always remember Billy and Mandy?
Nope.
Yes,
I
I do remember that.
Like you
yes.
guys are speaking Greek right now.
Yeah, that was also a cool show. I
very
had
cool.
fun watching that. Yeah, I did see a lot of shit. That came back to me. If you wouldn't mention, I would have never remembered that.
Yeah, but I know, right? It's a very obscure
didn't-
show in comparison to the
Yeah.
other ones, but like
I
you
did
remember
like their
that shit.
characters. Yes, for sure. And there was one more that had like these weird alien creatures, some blues house or some shit. What the fuck was that?
Oh,
Yeah,
Blues
like
Imaginary
random
Friends.
weird
Yeah, Foster's
creatures, yeah.
some imaginary
I don't
friends.
know
I
what
remember
that
what you're
was.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that
Blue
shit
was the
also for
main
the shit.
character in that, yes.
He was the main guy. He was like this weird blob kind of thing, right, with legs or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
not
I
even
don't
legs, just like
remember
a blue blob, so to speak, with like hands and eyes and a mouth, and that's it.
right now. Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are talking about that time I got
Imaginary friends or some
reincarnated
shit.
as a slime. Because it's a blue blob that can get legs and arms and wings.
I guess. Well, it's
Oh yeah, it was called Foster's House, Foster's Home for
Oh
Imaginary
yeah, that
Friends.
one. Oh,
You remember
Yes.
it, bro? Yeah,
but
yeah.
they had these different creatures. Oh yes, I remember this. Random Otaku says Scooby-Doo, Mr. Bean, Tom and Jerry, of course.
my
the
dad
classics.
hated Mr. Bean. He forced me to never watch that shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oh, you liked it. You wanted to watch
I did
it.
want to watch it, yes, but he
What?
did not.
No, I was like inherently violent.
I
or
was not a
something.
big fan of the animated series of Mr. Bean. I liked the Rowan Atkinson one.
Hey, the animated one was all pretty decent. I actually
I
enjoyed.
didn't like it as a kid because I used to see both and I like the live action more than the animated. So I never watched the animated.
And also, Random
But I have
Otaku,
seen it, of course.
Random Otaku says that it is Tom and Jerry is much better than Boruto. Yeah, it
Tom
is.
and Jerry is a fucking classic.
Animation
Dude.
wise,
Come
yes.
on, let's not talk about
Story wise, yes. You can't really
Tom and
compare the
Jerry
two. Yeah.
was animated to music, if you remember, and it's
OG.
beautifully done. The way they
Hanna-Barbera.
animated it to music, yeah, Hanna Barbera. Oh, he killed it.
Fuck your friends, Hannah and Barbara, of course.
Yes. Controlling ki Hangama used to have Kochikame and then it was all Doraemon. Yes, I do
Kochikame was a
remember
fucking
Kochikame,
killer show.
yes.
Holy shit, I
That
remember
was fun,
Kochikame.
yeah. That's one
It
of the
wasn't
longest
Hindi,
running shows
unfortunately,
also,
but it was
right?
still pretty fun to watch. The
Yes.
only thing I remember is the way it fucking ended, which was Kochikame apparently
I don't
ate some
remember.
weird drug that made his hair
What?
like consume the whole city, and the like in the police department
don't
there's like a
remember
lady and a guy,
Mhm.
and the guy was equipped with a gun, and he was given one bullet which contained the antidote to the drug, and he had to shoot it right on his head.
Okay.
And after he shot it, the city he lost all his hair. He became clean fucking bald, and then the episode ended. It just left me like, what the fuck did I just watch?
What drugs is Audi on right now? I'm so confused. What the fuck?
No, Kochikame was a pretty fun show. Yeah.
It was a pretty fucked show.
Also, Random
Dude,
Otaku
yeah,
says,
that's
do you guys
crazy.
remember Ninja Hattori and Shin-chan?
And
Well,
Shin-chan.
we-
Yes,
Yes.
I do remember both. I used
I
to
never
watch
watched
both.
I've never
Hattori.
watched either one. Fucking weebs I'm sitting with. My
Ninja
god.
Hattori was cool. And
Yeah.
Shin-chan was... I did like Shin-chan, but my mom hated me watching Shin-chan.
Why did
Yeah,
your mom
Shin-chan
hate
was a very
Shin-chan?
rebellious little shit, and the parents
Yeah,
very
it's
very
like,
much
no, what's
hated
this
him.
shit?
Yeah.
What was so bad about Shin-chan?
Like there were,
He was just like a crazy kid who used
he was,
to
he
like...
was
No, but why-
naughty, basically, if you had
He
to
was a
put it. Yeah.
mischievous kid. He used to fuck around a lot, go to school, make fun.
Not even
fuck
like
around a
not go
lot,
to
basically.
school.
It's like a comedy.
He just do like very odd things, and like it was an actual issue. I remember this because
Mhm.
some parents came to my school regarding this issue, and they were like, "These kids are watching this show called Shin-chan, and they're imitating him." Like, "Ye kya hai? This is a new issue that I've never heard of. What the fuck?" And the school actually advised them to stop us from watching Shin-chan. No, like fuck that. I have nothing else to watch.
But
Watch this shit.
if the parents came to the
Yeah.
school, shouldn't they have just stopped their children from watching Shin-chan?
I don't know. It was some weird fucking issue, dude.
Three shows my parents didn't let me watch, but I still watched was Shin-chan, Ed, Ed and Eddie, and Johnny Bravo.
Yes. I remember Johnny Bravo.
Hmm.
Ed and Eddie, I don't know why they didn't let you
Those
watch. Ed and
shows-
Eddie was just so fucked in and of itself that I don't think anyone would make up.
I think my mom just saw the characters and he was like, "Nah, you ain't watching this shit" or something like that.
If there's one thing that we shouldn't have watched, it was fucking Courage the Cowardly. That shit is like straight
Yeah,
horror material
That
for
was
us.
so crazy, dude. Holy shit, I remember. I don't know how I sat through it and watched the whole thing. But as a
Right.
kid, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I have no clue, but I'm going to keep watching it.
I still remember like the banana episode, the fucking King Moses, bring me back my tablet episode. Fucking, everything is distinctly creepy about it.
So Random Otaku
Yes,
says, my parents never minded. Me watching iPad is bad. Me watching anything on TV is good. Back in my day, we didn't have
Back in my-
iPads.
Yes.
Or we probably did, but my dad couldn't afford one. So back in my
Yes.
day, we could watch TV for like 1 hour and that's it. Even that was too much actually. 1 hour is like
You
a
had 1 hour.
lot of fucking time.
Like that was your.
No, I had half an hour for
1
Dragon
TV.
Ball Z. That's pretty much it.
Oh no,
Wait,
1
where
hour,
is
yeah,
this?
1 hour.
How young were you with your 1 hour TV?
I don't remember, dude, but my
Yeah, before school, dude. Like as long as school was up,
But
like
did,
we
did
were
it
told to like.
increase later on?
it did, but then I was also asked to go play outside and not be a nerd at home. So
Yeah.
If our TV time reached like 5 o'clock, 5:30, they'd just shut the TV and like tell us to go get the fuck out
I
and
never
play.
watched that long. I think I used to get back from school in the afternoon while having lunch and stuff. I used to watch TV, and then as soon as it was like I think like 4 or 5 or something, I used to go out to play. Come back at 8, watch a little TV, and then go to
you do your
sleep.
freaking
Damn, you
homework.
could watch shit at 8:30. Whoa,
Yeah, that's like too late.
there's some fucking privilege. Holy hell.
I used to sleep by 9:30, 10.
So
like
control
around that
9K, I
time.
saw your message. Ass is not a
What did he
bad.
say?
He asked if ass was a blacklisted word. No, it's not. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Just don't
This
say.
message
Just don't
was
say some shit that's going
retracted for
to get you banned by YouTube itself. Please remember that,
Yes.
or Twitch
It's
or wherever
true.
you're talking.
Mhm.
But yeah,
But yeah, basically.
my
1
God,
hour of TV time. Fucking hell.
that's too much. My half an hour was like
Yes. 8 hours of school, 8 or 10 hours of school. I don't fucking remember it. Like 7 o'clock to like
I don't remember when I
4
used to do
o'clock.
homework.
Honestly,
Holy shit, did I even do homework?
7 to 12
But
is like
yes.
5 hours. Then 12 to 4 hours. Like, yeah, 9 hours of school. You get back. You make sure you waste no fucking time like watching the show. You switch on the TV in your school clothes, watch episodes, be done with the 1 hour of TV, go play outside, come back, and then get your ass whooped for not studying too much.
Yeah.
That was the daily fucking schedule.
But it's so
see.
stupid the way teachers in India expect you to remember shit. They give you so much homework, and as a kid, you don't give a shit about that. You're not going to remember what the fuck they told you.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
So you end up forgetting to tell your parents that you have X amount of homework to do, and then there.
I was very famous for telling my parents about my homework. Like as I'm leaving for school, like, Amma, I have homework now. Did you know
Dude.
that?
Dude, you know what happened? So what age are children supposed to start going to school? I forgot. But apparently I went a year before that. My parents sent me a year before I was supposed to go to school. And I never paid attention. Apparently, my mom said this. My teacher used to call us saying he just like gets up and walks out of class and roams around the school. He doesn't even pay attention.
How are you allowed to do that though?
That's nice.
I
Like
used to
the
get up
teacher
and
is just
walk
like
out
just watching, like,
apparently.
huh? She's just
Like a
walking out.
kid. I didn't give a shit. And then the teacher was like, "Yo, just take him when he like you can send him next year when you want."
Did you ever want to go to school though?
No, but hey, actually, I don't remember. Maybe I did.
That's a
enjoy
lie.
I enjoyed like the
I enjoyed-
early, very
I have some good
the
memories of school in
early
Pune.
years of
Yes,
school.
when I
Like,
lived
like
there.
later on,
I don't remember my early years.
I think I say early years because I barely remember my early years. So I do enjoy that. But if I do end up remembering it, is like
Yeah.
90% of teachers beating the shit out of me because I can't remember Hindi or maths for jack shit.
My God. I
We
never
went
got
to like a
beat in
nice
school.
English-based school. I also went to an English-based school, but everyone
Went to a
spoke Hindi over
convent,
there.
baby. Jesus, please.
I used to get beaten up in school all the time
I
by the
see.
teachers, not by other students. I used
By
to beat up other
teachers?
students at that time.
My teachers.
Yep,
Wait,
yep. This one
teachers used to
teacher,
beat you
this
up?
one teacher, because I didn't submit
Used to
my
beat up
notebook on
students?
time with all the notes that she was teaching. She made me stay back in class for a really long time, and my mom like freaked out because I didn't come home. And when she came here, she realized that the teacher had hit my hands while I was writing because she was pissed.
Wow.
But she was a particularly
This is Chennai.
like messed up teacher. Other teachers were good. Yeah.
This is Chennai, right?
Yeah, whoa,
Not
whoa,
this
whoa, whoa.
thing.
In Mumbai, my teachers used to slap people like it was just like a normal everyday occurrence.
Fuck. Wait, not you, right?
No, even I've gotten slapped. Our teacher used to hit us on the back, slap us on our face. You know, kick in the nuts is all that's left, I guess.
They get creative. We'd have like a creativity room. I don't exactly know what it is called, like an AV room, if you will.
Yeah.
And on the corner of the AV room, there'd be like this 1 meter long wooden scale. If they pick that up, you fucking run. You're getting your ass beat with that shit. It's gonna hurt.
My school couldn't afford an AV room of any sorts. But what a PT teacher would do is this grown ass man would take like a basketball or football or swing it at a student real hard if they were pissed off with them.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Doesn't that shit fucking hurt?
Yeah.
Like a basketball actually hurts. Like if you're like proper adults who don't play basketball often.
Like there were these few guys who thought they were real cool and macho, and they used to go punch the sockets in the bathroom, electric sockets, so that they could break it. And this woman walked into the guy's bathroom, pulled them all out by the ears, kept them outside, and slapped the shit out of him. Which is understandable for that one occurrence because the alternative is death. But yeah.
Yes. Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy. A lot of my classmates and stuff got beat, but I never got beat ever in my school life.
It's because you're a manipulative little shit.
That is true.
No. No one used to beat me up. But like of course, like students try to, like when I was bullied and stuff. But most like my violent bullying, like, where people used to beat me, was much lesser than like where they used to like just throw my shit. Like I think I was telling one of y'all that day, like one of the guys, Bob, this fucker, he used to like just take my books and throw them out the window. And we lived on our school was on the 7th floor. Like my class was on the 7th floor. He used to throw my textbooks out from like the 7th fucking
Damn,
floor.
if somebody that hit somebody on the way down,
Yeah.
they would have just freaking died. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. And like I was like, what the fuck? I used to be real pissed at him. And one day he got a stack of PS2 CDs, like 60 like pirate like PS2s, like a huge stack, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to sit in like in front of me, and he gives me, he's like, hey, usko de, like give it to that guy. And I take it and out the fucking window.
Okay.
Oh boy, did he cry that day.
Control 9K says we had similar teachers. Some teachers almost had pro wrestling. Yes, that's true. Random Atago says I used to get hit with a big and thick stick on my head and back. Damn. She slapped me on my cheeks and back. Damn. She sometimes had to give me an ice pack for my head injuries. Dude, what the fuck? That just went to like a new fucking level right there.
Yeah,
That
that's
is-
fucking
yeah.
crazy. And like, see, I got punished a lot, but I never got beat. Like they used to be like, "Yo, stand outside for the rest of the class." Like,
So
that's happened
why does
a
your
lot.
school have ice packs just kept over there for this sort of shit? Like,
They
Because
like
they
know
know
this
the
shit
teachers are
happens.
gonna
Yeah.
beat them up.
Yeah.
fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck to
It's
say.
it's an idea in and of itself. So just
Yes.
leave it be.
By the
But
way,
like-
that's coaching teacher, not school. Not school. Oh, okay. That's your coaching teacher.
Coaching classes.
That's also kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You say
That is
pro
more fucked than
wrestling.
school.
You say pro wrestling, but pro wrestling implies that there is competition. You see, this is not pro wrestling. This is just the.
This was
teachers
just a
doing
fucking
shit out of
beatdown.
kids.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
owning you and destroying you right over there.
If it was pro wrestling, we'd have fucking revolted and taken over the school at some point. But
No,
the
my
teachers
teacher
beat the ever living
was like
daylights out of us.
3 Audis put together. Okay, you couldn't do shit to her.
No, same
the fuck,
same as mine, dude. Fucking, I don't want, what, a teacher named Bob. Fuck it, I don't put her name out there, but like she's like the one of like the 3 people I hate in my life so far.
Wow.
She beat people with a fucking passion. Like she woke up thinking, today I'm gonna beat fucking people today, and not just people, like kids. She just walk into class with like this demeanor that she's gonna whack the shit out of at least 5 kids. Like she's like the fucking troll in a cave. Like today I need to eat 2 humans. That's quota. But she'd come in and you could visibly hear the fucking slap that landed on you. And I'd be the first in line because I didn't know Hindi
Wait,
for
why
jack
did
shit.
you get slapped? Just because
Because
you
I didn't know Hindi. Yeah.
That's
I
all.
suck ass at Hindi.
Like the slap will make you like remember Hindi instantly.
Oh,
like,
that's the
what's up,
logic.
shit? Like you'll get all the fucking words and shit in your head.
At
all
the end of the day, I
vocab.
was like, मेरे को हिंदी नहीं मालूम मैं क्या बोलूं अभी. Like now my Hindi is generally
Okay.
better, but then even so, I was supposed to write Hindi and
Is
my
it
write was bad as is. Fuck no, it's not.
Yeah, even my Hindi getting sucked as I know what you're talking about. Yes.
I think like the dumbest shit I got slapped for was for my hand sweat. Because I'd sweat from my hands so fucking much that and there was like this weird new rule that the school applied, okay, that we had to write only with gel pens. And I was like, fuck that. I can't work
Oh
with
yeah,
that shit.
I had that too.
Yeah,
in
even
school.
I had that.
Even I had. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a
it's
normal
common,
rule, yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
Because I went fully against it. I was like, fuck that, I'm
Wait, were
writing
you
with pens.
ICSE or CBSE?
See, I was
CBSE.
CBSE.
CBSE, yeah.
Okay.
Even
So, like,
CBSE had the same
this-
rule.
We heard, I was ICSE, we heard rumors that CBSE people could write with
No.
ball pens and we used to be like,
No
fuck
way.
off, lucky guys.
Like,
We
teacher
had to
is
use
reprimanded
ink
for that
pens
shit.
or gel pens.
Yeah.
Oh, you were allowed
After a
ink
point,
pens,
I was
dude? People didn't allow that.
in Mumbai. I wasn't allowed ink pens. In
Yeah.
Chennai, we used to write exclusively with ink,
because of the
ink
leaks
pens,
and shit.
and we used to write cursive like
Oh,
properly. We had to
damn.
write cursive only.
Cool.
Yeah.
I used Dude, it's so cool. I used to love writing with an ink pen as a kid.
Yes.
It felt like you were like
If
cool
you're
or
from a
something.
rich enough background, you would have ink pens. We had one kid like
Yes.
that in our class.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're pretty cheap actually. They're not that
No, like
expensive.
back then we couldn't even find ink pens like nearby stores or anything, and then this kid had.
The
we
fancy
had
the
a
Parker.
we had a stationery store right outside my school in Chennai, and that guy got fucking rich. Everyone used to go
That
there
is
for
true.
last minute stuff, for new rules. Like, we are you supposed to use pencils until we were in 4th standard, I think, and then everybody went out to the shop outside to buy ink pens to start writing with pens for the first time. And that dude was like
You'd have like
rolling in
fucking,
money.
you'd have like chips You'd have like pens, you'd have like erasers, all the stuff that a kid would need.
Like,
The last
Or
part.
do you remember? You remember that guy near our college who used to the stationery store near our college? That guy was also like rich because everybody
Yeah,
would
I
go to
remember
him
him.
for anything they needed at all.
He was next to the samosa lady, dude. She would also have like
No, the other guy as well. There was another guy on the other side.
on the left of her, right?
No. There's another guy on the right side who everyone used to go to.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I think I remember what you're talking
But yeah,
about.
basically those two guys used to fund the entire college's stationery.
I see. Maybe, yeah. The stationery guys near college.
Yeah, and it's college, right? It's not like school where you can't
They have
leave.
some kind of deal with the location.
It's a college. It's not like school where you can't leave. Yeah,
You
the
think
rent is insanely high.
Hmm.
Yeah, because they're in front of a school. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they do cover it.
Yeah, but do you remember the pens, like the cheap
The
ones?
fucking
I
Lexi
remember, like
five rupee
Ocean
pens.
Link
Yes.
was Lexi. Yes, C10
I
was
used to-
cheap. The
I used to.
Reynolds
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, that's.
I used to buy a
fast.
gel pen that was for $30, and because one, it would used to last a long time, and okay, I'm going to be real. I used to play pen fight with it, and that's why I bought it.
Of course, yeah.
There was no other reason. It's not like
Did
it
you have
lasted a long
grip?
time or
Did you
anything.
have the grip, bro.
Yeah, I did have a grip which I would put
Of
in the
course.
back, of course.
Of course, yeah. Pen fight was fucking cool.
Yes,
I
it
do
was
remember.
cool.
Yes. The pilot pens. Whenever you had a pilot pen, you were like, "Oh, fancy, you're rich."
I remember pilot
Remember
pens,
that?
yeah.
Yes. They were usually like $60
Depends,
or
like,
shit. Hmm.
like one, like everyone had like a Parker pen at some point or the other.
Yep,
Like
yep.
it was like an honor, like a moment of
Oh,
prestige
Parker,
to have a
yeah.
Parker pen.
Dude, any
fuck.
birthday they used to give you fucking Parker pens as gifts.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was very common gift for students in
Hmm.
India. Also, pen fight. People used to make like their weird, like fucking abomination pens to fight.
Yep,
like
yeah,
long
Basically,
ones
they
and weird
take like
shaped
pen grips and put it on like a Parker pen which has like weight, so the combination would never make it fall off the damn table.
and multiple like longer ones. There was some cross
I
shape.
made my dad buy me some random pen that was like really, really heavy. And then I would put grips from other pens just to make sure I would win that ticket.
Oh my god.
No mercy to these bitches.
And Motaku is saying we had to use pencils until class 4
Yeah.
too. Oh, pen. Yeah.
same.
And $60 for a pen. No, $60 for a pen, not a
Okay,
pencil.
and
Yeah.
A username I'm going to definitely fuck up if I try to pronounce on Reddit. Ask any cricket fans from India in the chat. Chat, I'm not sure, but none of us are cricket fans.
Only. None of us
We are,
cricket
yes,
fans,
I know we
yes.
are with shameful Indians, yes.
Sports.
The
yay,
most
sports.
is me because I like watch cricket from like time to
Yes.
time, and even then I'm like
Hey, I like Lagan. That's all
the
I
movie,
remember.
sure.
Hey, but
But
yeah,
there
I
is no
used to
less
like
sport.
I used to like football a lot as a kid, but I've abandoned it since like following it.
When
But
I
watched
fucking yeah.
cricket.
I
I used to root
I
for
like-
Manchester United back in the day, 2000,
Like, properly,
2007,
you used to
2008. Yeah, I
watch?
used to watch all the matches.
Damn.
Who was
I
there?
even got, like,
Rooney,
jerseys and
Nani,
whatnot.
Ronaldo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
holy shit,
Rooney,
yeah.
Nani, holy
Who else
shit,
was there?
Yeah,
Fuck, I
damn,
don't-
that's back in the
Yeah,
old
2007,
days.
2008.
Schools.
Around that time.
I was a Bassa boy.
I too. I was an all club
La
boy.
Liga.
Every match I watched was fun at the time. Especially World Cup.
I
Like
see.
holy shit, if World Cup came around, everything got fucking crazy.
Wait, UEFA, right? UEFA World
Not just
Cup.
UEFA, like even the regular fucking the proper World Cup,
FIFA.
FIFA World Cup, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Then we were getting
FIFA was
fucking
back in the
hype.
day. Mhm. Yes,
Oh, by the way,
I remember I used to stay up and watch. Yes.
this is a bit of a turn in conversation, but Apple is releasing a MacBook with a notch.
A notch, like a
A notch?
camera notch.
MacBook with
A
notch?
MacBook with a notch.
For what? What is the purpose of the notch? Is it
For
like-
better camera
like-
tech.
Huh.
And also they're releasing an M1 Pro and an M1 Max CPU. The M1 Pro is going to be a 10 core CPU, 5 high performance cores, 5 efficient cores, and it has a 16 core GPU. And the M1 Max is going to have, I think, 32 core GPU and
Look at this fucking nerd
16 core CPU, which is
already. Oh damn! Wait. Oh, interesting. Rokra
That hasn't been revealed yet. I think I just saw this thing pop up, and I was like, must check out.
Yeah, the mod told me there's going to be an Apple event.
Oh,
while
Yeah,
that
I'd say
party
that
is going
yesterday.
on.
oh yes, I remember, of
And,
course. Yeah, so it turns out Apple
wait,
is just.
Wait, why does it need a notch? How thin is the?
I haven't.
There's enough space on top to put a
Your
camera. right?
guess is
Why
as
does
good
it-
as mine.
Yeah. It's strange, like in stuff like in any direction they chose to go into the screen, I guess. Yeah.
Control 9K asks, what do you mean
Dude, I
32
hope I
core
don't see
GPU?
laptops with notches now.
Control 9K, the original M1 chip had, I believe, 8 cores in the GPU, and this one is supposed to have 32 cores, at least from what they say. It's still a unified chip, so you can get up to 64 GB RAM, you can get 32 core GPU, and a 16 core processor on the M1 Max, which is supposed to be geared for professionals. So I have no freaking idea. This is happening live. By the way, you can go check out the Apple event if you want. Clearly, since you're not,
Yes.
nobody is really too interested in this one. Let's
Go
be
check
honest.
it out.
Yeah, you can go check out the Apple event. But
Damn, Bruce getting real depressing lately.
hey, what do you mean I'm getting
With
depressing?
The last one also you were the same. Also you're the same.
What do you mean? Last one I was the same.
Yes, you're telling people not to watch it.
Was I?
Yes, and this one.
Why does Sid have good memory for like the most
Interesting.
fucked shit, huh? Like
Interesting.
anything I want him to
It is
remember,
how
he's
Sid's
like, nah,
memory
I'm not going to
works.
remember that shit.
That's
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 like
all.
the most
Shit.
nitpicky shit you'll find out.
I
You
catch
remember
your
that?
shit.
Yep.
My God.
But
He
yeah.
could have dementia and he'll still remember those tiny
Hmm.
details.
Yes, sorry, I remember
Control and
what you
chaos.
said
Okay,
this
so it is an
morning.
integrated GPU. Yes, it's a full. It's an SoC. It's a unified chip, so it's going to have everything. Like the M1 has RAM, CPU, and GPU all in the same module, so it is integrated everything. And it's on the MacBook, so it is a mobile CPU, GPU, RAM combo. It's a really shitty thing that I hope other people don't do, because I want to be able to upgrade at least the fucking
I don't
RAM.
want other people to follow the trend and start putting notches in like laptops and screens and shit. It'll be real. I'll hate that shit.
Apple users don't really play those many games. Windows users play a lot of games, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. The control case says, yeah, I thought it's a dedicated GPU. I mean, it technically is a dedicated GPU, but it's just in the chip. That's the whole magic behind the M1 chips, I guess. Like everyone says that its performance is really fucking good. But the limit was that it didn't have too much RAM and it couldn't support a better system, like a more powerful system. And now they've seemed to have overcome that with their new version. So pretty interesting
yes,
for MacBook
exactly.
fans. They're showing a lot of 3D
So interesting.
software on the ad, apparently.
Audi. 3D software. Whenever you say 3D software, you say Audi.
Well, I mean, you will have to still give up your
But anyways,
kidneys. So
Kidneys?
Are you watching that like as
no,
we
I
speak?
saw
Have you
I
been
saw
watching
this
that?
thing over here.
Just our kidneys?
Just your kidneys, yes. Control and case is not dedicated and SoC is different. Integrated means on the same chip. Like, yeah, but see, the thing with integrated Intel graphics is that it's literally a GIMP version of the graphics, so that they can just put something there, so that you can run it without a dedicated chip. But
Exactly.
this is like this. By dedicated, I mean AMD, Nvidia GPU cards. AMD and Nvidia aren't the only ones. So Apple is making their own graphics card, the graphics chip,
Yeah.
which is integrated into the
Yeah.
M1. See, my God, never mind.
I'm literally listening to you and I'm
Sarcastic
agreeing with
little
everyone. What's
shit.
the problem here? Go on, explain
No.
it to him.
Basically, it's
Hey,
not
I'm
an
just
AMD
doing something
Nvidia GPU, but it's still a powerful GPU. So it's not the same as integrated GPU per se in terms of performance. But
Yes.
but if you're looking at the technical meaning of it, yes, it is an integrated GPU. Yes, and also Apple has moved away from Intel and AMD overall. So I don't think they're going to care. They're going to rival their own graphics their own way, as far as I can tell. Either way, I'm an AMD and Nvidia user, so I am happy. Would be even happier if we got better laptops as sponsors, because that would work. But
Yes,
nobody's going to sponsor
sponsor.
the shit. Guys, your stream is so glitchy, not a flawless stream. Follow altruism. Okay, I was going to read that wrong. But yeah, okay. I'm not sure why that happens on Reddit. It's only Reddit. If you can check out our YouTube stream, everything's actually running smoothly. I'm not sure why this is happening on Reddit alone. and I've been trying to fix it for the last ever since we started, basically. So I'm sorry about the glitches, but you can find us on YouTube if you find us interesting enough to check out. So that's there. On Twitch.
Otaku says I don't get tech.
Tech is very, very easy and difficult at the same time, and publishers just make it much, much worse.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
nobody
Integrated
explains
to
shit properly when they market
SOC.
their tech.
Yes. Yes.
Breast
Integrated
bondage.
SOC. Yes.
Sid's acting like he doesn't understand thing. He understands it. He's just like
Hey,
mocking me.
I'm not mocking you. See, usually when speaking audio is just staring into the darkness, right? So I'm trying to more than stare into the darkness, make it more entertaining.
Mhm.
Yes.
But
Would
yeah,
you rather have two audios here just staring while you speak?
well, I think it's Audi staring is better than a Sid just saying yes.
Oh my
Integrated SOC, yes.
I'm the only one who's- Hey, that's way funnier than audio staring.
My God,
You just like audio staring, so you can say
sure.
talk about your integrated
Yeah, I'm.
NVIDIAs.
My
Yes.
God, yes, I'm done.
No, you can say if you have something to say.
No,
I'm
there's
just
nothing
kidding.
else
I'm
to
just
say.
fucking around. Okay, yeah, interesting. Notch, no, don't like it.
Hey, you could use a
Do you
notch
mind it?
on.
Actually, do you actually not mind it? Like, do you care about the notch?
Well, my laptop's bezels are so thin that my laptop technically has a bigger space for the camera. So it's not a notch;
top.
it's on the other side. Like it's a little bumped up on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really bother me. What's the worst? Maybe a notch would bother me because, like, but again, if
Yeah.
nobody's gonna do it for gaming laptops, which is what our creator laptops is what we'll be. Apple's technically selling it as a creator laptop, so I don't know.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, like that'll fuck with a lot of stuff. Like if you just have there, like I can't imagine. But then again, when it came out for phones, also I couldn't imagine it, and now we have phones with notches.
We only
I
have
don't know.
phones with notches. Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they'll adapt to it. I'm sure right now.
Not the end of the
Because
world,
we
I
were
guess.
against it in the beginning, right? We were against the notch on the phone
Yeah.
also. But now, like, we don't even care about it.
But Samsung did a better job. Everyone did a better job except the Pixel when it came to notches and Apple. Like the Pixel's notch was huge and Apple's notch was huge.
Oh yeah, they did make fun of those notches. There were lots of memes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Pixel
Yeah.
4 was it? Or I think it was the 4.
Question. I never really got into the whole hate of notches and whatnot, but why do you hate notches so much again?
Cuts into your screen real estate, basically.
But they do make it in such a
It's
manner
like a
that it
bump
just.
in your screen.
No,
But don't they make it in such a manner
no,
that it just sort of
the
melds into
iPhone
your
10 was fucking terrible with the notch. It was like huge, just is cutting into shit. A lot of people didn't
Yeah.
mind it, but good for them.
Like now, like it doesn't stand out that much because most of the times, like it blends into the status bar, and like if you don't go like the full screen viewing, you don't see it because like there's a black that covers the notch area, right?
But Samsung has done a good job, I'd say, with all their different approaches to the notch.
Yeah. What did you think? Which company was it? Brew? I don't know. The one that didn't have a notch, but they had the camera like pop out of like the top of the phone like that, and then
Actually,
go
quite a few
back in.
companies did that.
Huawei?
Yeah,
What do you
all
think
those
about
time.
that one?
Nah. Motorized part in my phone, I will fuck it up in no time.
Like fragile little part just coming out, it'll just
break
break
it off
off
or
instantly. Like, oh, let me take a photo. And it just fucking falls off in his hand.
Yeah, I'll like
Hey,
keep
what's the
it
thing?
somewhere, I'll knock it down, I'll play with it and make it keep coming up all the time.
Yeah. What's the thing we were really excited for Ara, remember? When it was in its
Ara
early
is a fucking lie.
stages. We were so excited for it. We were like, oh my god, this will be the future. Oh, we can put whatever
And then,
now. But now
then
basically,
Google fucking ended it.
yeah. But basically, phones are just cameras now. Like that would be the only module most people would buy.
Not really. A lot of
Literally-
people live stream through their phones.
Yeah, so that's what people are just selling it as good cameras right now. All the
No, a lot of
events you
people
see,
play
they're just
games
like,
and live
good
stream
camera,
those
good
also. No, they don't
camera.
even live stream their face. It's just
Hmm.
like there are gaming phones.
There are gaming phones, yes, that is true.
and really expensive gaming phones.
But the most sold phones are the ones with good cameras. Like you see, most people have.
Yeah, but they're more than just a camera. Though. Like Samsung lets you use DeX on all their high-end phones, which enables you to run a whole desktop-like experience with it. Like you basically have a Chromebook at that point.
Do you use DeX though?
On my tab, yeah. On my phone doesn't have DeX, but tab does. I can connect it to.
I never used DeX on my tab. Actually, I never had any reason to. Yeah, I always used it.
It would have worked better on your tab because you have a stylus. I didn't have a stylus. Okay, random otaku again. If the chat is dead, you can say something except dead chat.
Yes.
To,
Yes. You can say something like, "I don't understand what's going on. What are you talking about? Your usual life."
Oh God.
But yes. But yeah, interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, DeX was pretty cool. I like DeX. Samsung, I mean, they're really annoying with all their apps that just get installed in your phone every time you update your phone.
Hate that shit. Fucking
yeah, because it installs like rummy apps.
Shit. Fucking modes and dumb shit it installs it.
So that part is like pretty fucking terrible, but the rest of it they've done pretty well. I like Samsung now. They're in a.
We used to fucking meme Samsung in the past.
And we used to love Samsung in the past and then meme it, and then we went back to hating it, and then we went to liking it again.
It had the shit UI.
Yeah.
What was it called?
TouchWiz.
Yeah, TouchWiz. Holy shit, TouchWiz was so fucking bad.
TouchWiz was pretty fucking bad.
But now they've done a good job.
Yeah, they have done a good job. They're working with Google for the new Wear OS, which is also.
Oh, damn, need a Wear.
It's
just a luxury.
It's completely luxury. The prices are so obscene in India. You're fucking crazy. Like,
is it like 30K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an older generation one, not even the latest. It's absolutely fucking terrible.
So then you can get it's more expensive than my phone.
Yeah,
right
you can basically buy another phone with it. Like, what's the point of having something that expensive?
Yeah, it's basically luxury, and I don't want the cheap. Like, the thing is, I don't need a watch because I don't use watches. I am not a watch wearer.
Neither am I.
Because if I need to look at the time, I just look at my phone. I guess.
Or the laptop. It's annoying to wear a watch and just like work or eat or do anything. Like if you're ever working on a table, it's very annoying to have a watch.
Yeah, the amount of times I hit my hand on a wall or on an edge, a watch would have been destroyed by now for sure.
One of those bulletproof cases.
There'd be like scratches on the glass and everything.
Yes. Oh my God.
So watch is a very flimsy thing. Like people can easily nick that shit off of you, and this is a very valuable as well.
What in India? Nobody nicks anything.
People can nick phone off of you. Also, by the way, we have like live experience.
See for yourself.
Right?
I have like pockets that have like zips on them now, so I just zip them up.
Who gives a shit about the zip? Who the fuck cares about a zip? They like cut your pockets and steal your shit.
Yeah, they cut your pockets, by the way. Yeah.
That is true.
Don't come to India, guys. They cut your pockets and steal your shit.
Anything.
Yeah, and like my sister's friend was on the local train long ago, and one guy just picked her phone off while the train started, so she couldn't jump off. I mean, she did jump off apparently and chased that dude.
Yeah, I remember you told the story. Yeah.
Still, like, what the fuck do you do in a situation like that?
What, like just picked it off her back pocket or something?
No, she was holding it in her hand and he just pulled it as the train started moving.
That's what
ambitious boy. Goddamn.
No, they picked it off of Bruce's hand. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
They picked it off him?
His phone got stolen off his hand in Kharghar.
Yeah, that wasn't picked off of him. That was a straight up robbery at that point. I can understand
They took it off his hand.
Oh, pickpocket isn't straight up robbery. That's just pickpocketing.
Her case, he just walked up to her, like saw the opportunity, just nicked it off.
Yeah, they saw the opportunity with me walking down the road using my phone, and they were like,
and they took it off his hand, and they.
My God.
That literally happened.
Yep. But yeah, I think we can end the episode over here with our streams being completely glitchy still. It's very fun.
Yes.
But that's pretty much it. We have better streams, so sorry about the issues this time on Reddit and YouTube. Thank you guys for sitting here. We shall be back in 2 days to talk about anime stuff.
Yes. Also, I wanted to say thank you to our audio listeners on Anchor or wherever, because yes, we have been noticing you've been listening. So thank you. We never shout out our audio listeners.
Yes,
We only
That's
talk
true.
about YouTube and Reddit. Yes.
We don't. Yes, we have stopped
We do.
delivering an audio only performance for quite a while. But if you would like to join
But
us
thank you.
live as an audio, if you're an audio listener and you'd like to join us live, you can come to YouTube or Twitch.
From YouTube,
And-
yes. And we do get most of our views are like more than YouTube, and this is
Yeah,
our
Anchor audio. Yeah.
Even though,
Random
so,
Otaku
yeah.
says gold stream. Thank you, Random Otaku. You're a true boy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
you
it,
are.
guys. We say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you in a few days.